So I'm going to take this gun, this elixir. This elixir is... Sorry about that, it happened again. So this elixir basically is the same, works the same as it did in BioShock, really. This is stealthy BioShock. Not to say that's a bad thing, because in my opinion, I haven't finished BioShock yet, so keep that in mind, but I find more enjoyment out of this game than BioShock. Maybe because this has more creativity to it. I don't know. So there's one guy right here. I'm gonna space monkey him. Take his body. And put it right there. Gotta make sure I drop them nicely and not throw them over here because they will die. And any sort of death will count as a death. This game is very picky. Even anything can be very picky. So there's a guy right there. I'm gonna pick up a pouch thing first. Because, well, BioShock was set in a realistic, it was 60s one place. But this is, I think it's completely original in its own right.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event.
Actually, there's no guys in this first area, so I'm just gonna walk up here. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna open this door and make sure you close it. Because there's gonna be, after we pick up everything, there's gonna be a guy looking right in here, so... Especially with stuff. I can't finish my sentences. I'm just gonna open the safe, take the explosive I was supposed to, take these coins, close that because I'm a gentleman. Ooh, money. You're gonna need a lot of money in this game, especially for all the crap. Okay, I'm gonna look in here. There's a guy right there. I'm gonna strut nicely, crouch, duck walk. If you move while crouching, you can make me do the duck walk. Cool, huh?
Sorry.
That's just a weird image. Weirdest image, just Corvo doing the duck walk.
Forget it.
Or CDI Corvo.
Report's trouble for both of us.
Whatever. So we're gonna wait for these guys to do that. I'm gonna walk over here. Gotta be very careful because these guys have good peripherals. There was actually one time where he stayed turned around and I almost got spotted, but now there's gonna be a guy right here.
Yeah, but
Gotta wait for him to finish ranting. I don't know why, but the guys behind me are like, there's probably a guy up there.
Not everyone did.
Whatever.
I really like
I'm too wasted. Okay, he turns around. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna get behind here because these guys are very keen to their surroundings. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to walk.
Fucking longer do I have
Over there. And I'm gonna go up here. Now, I actually played this game several times before I realized this shortcut was here. Not necessarily short. Well, it is a shortcut in some respects. So I gotta go up and around at the speed of sound. Okay, I gotta wait for that guy to come over. Oh, I could also go that way. Oh, I never saw that either. This game is weird because you keep seeing things that you've never seen before. You always find new stuff. And I find that a very hard thing to do in most games today. I'm gonna drop below here. I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around. I'm gonna drop down and choke him. Gotta make sure you get him before he gets too far along the walkway, otherwise his partner's gonna see you. Now we're gonna get back up. So I'm not sure if the partner can see you at this point, but I don't want to take any chances, so we're gonna drop down, make sure not make any noise, and we're gonna choke him. Okay, first things first, you want to make sure that these guys are not in the range of the blast when we're gonna blow that door open, because there's a chance that they might get killed from that, and that would not be good because, you know, reasons. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this guy, shove him in the trap, close it. There we go. So we're gonna plant the bomb, and we're gonna hide in here. Run. Make sure you run off this way. Okay, if you don't hear any bullets, that means you got out without being seen. Gotta be very careful though, because these guys can still see you. You want to make sure that you don't go down that staircase, because these guys will see you, and then the ghost run will be ineffective. Make sure you stay to the shadows so they don't see you. Stay as far left as possible, and then once you get in the sewer, make a run for it. And we just hit that corner, yeah. Just fucking hit that corner. Bounce around with speed of sound. If any of you are surprised yet that a Sonic game was not my first playthrough, well, so am I. Back to the load times being long, they can get rather long. So talking over them can be quite a boring feat. Foot. Open this door. That is a prison door for some reason. The interesting part about this game is that you can go back to, as long as you're in the same level, you can go back to any area that you previously visited, so long as you're in the same level. And I find that really cool. So if you miss something at the beginning, you can always just go back.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo. You're afraid of him?
Go
He's so
and this is the best part of the whole game, because this is beautiful. This is the circle of life here. The circle of life. Isn't it so beautiful? Nature taking its course. Alright, this makes me sick. I'm gonna keep walking. Jump and down. We're gonna slide in the water. Make sure you slide in the water, because there's a bunch of rats here, and they will eat you. And the point of the rats will be, well, the type of the rats will also be explained later on in the game. Not for now, but just for now, hold the rats as death itself and avoid it at all costs. Sorry about that, I'm going to be burping a lot. So, since we're going to be doing a no-death run, since this guy's already dead, we're going to take out our frustrations and beat the crap out of him with this gun. Alrighty. How is he turning that without using his hands? Huh. Oh well. One of those gaming logic things, you just don't question it. Like Sonic breathing in space. Like Sonic breathing in space. Oh crap, what the? Oh. Let me just, what the? Can I get up? Thank you, I thought it was trapped there. Dumbest ways to die. Alright. That's a body. That's another body. Okay, for those of you who played Dishonored, you're already going to know this, but for those of you that are just interested in hearing my sexy, sexy voice, we're going to take this body, and since these rats are freaks and they like eating dead bodies, we're going to take this dead body, throw it over here, and that'll distract them. We're going to take this body, throw it over here, and that'll distract them. Crank it, crank it, crank it. Crank it. There we go. Up. Up and down.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo.
And this is a rat skewer. We're going to eat it because it's delicious. It heals somehow. We're going to take this chain, walk up it, and get dizzy. Now there's actually an option that depending on the way the camera's facing, you move differently on the chain, which is weird that they gave that option because it's a little disorienting. Now this right here is not suspicious at all, so what we're going to do, we're going to slide under it and take out the launcher that is supposed to launch at you and kill you if you cross that wire. So it's not suspicious at all. So we're going to take this bottle and bang it on that skull over there. For no particular reason, it does nothing. Who puts their setup back here? If they're screwed, that's if someone comes and was able to disarm that launcher like I just did very easily, they're screwed. And I did another one. This is not a very good setup. It's the sewers, I know, but seriously, can you have some better equipment and stuff and equipments, and I can't get up. There we go. So we're gonna take this. Take all the coins you can, because there's gonna be later upgrades that are gonna make your travels a lot easier. So we're gonna take this corpse and make it move. That was magic. And we're gonna look intently at his crotch. Alrighty, done with that. And we're gonna take his pouch. Now this is where you get your stuff. Not your mask, but your trademark sword. Well, not really trademark, it just, he flips it and it opens. I never understood, why does he spin his arm and then, like that? Why does he do that? He does that just to be a bitch, just to be a douche. So we're gonna slide underneath this one, and that didn't work, but I didn't get hurt. Alright. Okay, game. This game has some weird glitches, but... So that just told me to look at the whiskey. I'm looking at the whiskey. You look at the whiskey, there's a code here. You put the code in here. 451. Hold it open. Get back on. And take a shit. Now there's some codes. Now if you remember that code is always the same no matter what. But there are other times in the game where the code of a vault or something will actually change. I'm not sure if a specific event triggers it.
What if no one from the squad is around?
But basically, it can get rather interesting.
Over if you can. Bastard.
Okay, now this is a tricky part. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna wait for that guy to finish talking. He's gonna come back over here. I don't want to risk it because someone else just left and he might see me. So I'm gonna wait for him to go over there and come back over here so I can choke him out. Okay, right here we have your power wheel where you can select all your weapons and powers once you actually get powers. I'd like to have powers right now, but unfortunately that's not how the world works! Anyway, so he's coming back. Make sure he doesn't see you because in hard mode they do actually have keener senses. You know, like a normal person. So we're gonna drop on the second rock and then we're gonna draw right here. Do not jump all the way down, because if you jump all the way down, he will hear it. So we're gonna take his body, we're gonna shove it right there. You know, like any rapist.
Hey, I heard you got eaten alive at cards. You always.
Okay, be careful here. Sometimes there will be a guard right there and he will see you. You will have no defenses, you will have nothing, just this sleep dart right here. The reason I choked out that first person is because you're going to need all three of these sleep darts, so... well, technically you don't need all three, but it's just nice to have insurance. So we're going to climb these pipes. And then we're going to go under here, we're going to go right here. Do not drop all the way down because they will hear it. Also, the reason I'm crouching is because no one can hear anything when I'm doing the duck walk. When I'm standing up, people will hear my footsteps, and it will be annoying. So basically, these guards are what normal people would be if Metal Gear Solid was really realistic. So this one's a tricky situation because if you shoot him in the wrong spot, he will actually fall in the water, and that will count as a kill. So we're going to wait for him to come back over here. We're going to knock this guy out first, then him, and then the guy back there. Actually, let's do that. That.
What was that?
And that. Oh, okay. He didn't get knocked out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hide from him until he's done. Or I could always distract him, but gotta be careful because sometimes they can see you, even if you're standing perfectly still. If you stand perfectly still, they will actually keep staring at you until they're sure that it's actually an enemy. What I can do, actually, I don't want to risk that because they can actually see you on the way down. So what we're gonna, dude, PETA is disappointed. All right, that rat did not do anything to you, and you just killed it. And you know, it's just not very nice. So we're gonna swim in the water right here. Gotta be very careful. No, 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 no. Yeah, that was close. The second you see those shock marks turn red, that's it. That's it. You might as well load. And you can't just let yourself get killed and then reload itself. You actually have to reload an autosave.
Quickly. I'm Samuel.
Because
and I work for some good people.
Because it'll, even if you get killed, it'll still count it. Like if you kill someone and then get killed, and then it loads the file for you, then it'll still count that kill. So we're gonna go with Samuel the Boatman right here. He's old. He's very old. I forgot who else he voices. Okay. Okay, I killed someone. I don't know who. But you know what? That's good enough. I don't care.